Welcome back, everybody, to Out at Reese's podcast. I'm your host, Reese Shalvis. Today is a very, very special event, a special day. We got royalty.
Yup.
Boy, Roy.
Now we don't just
it's October 1st. That means it's the Royalty Show. If you're tuning in Salt Lake, it's Salt Lake City. But Reese, tell us a little bit what you're doing recently. I know we checked in last time on the podcast. This time is definitely a lot different than what we was doing last.
Oh, dude, it's completely different. We're in a completely new stage, new set, just temporary right now. But yeah, we're out at the Young Fly Studio. Tell us about
Young Fly
that.
Studios. This is the first event. Young Fly Studios, 353 Pierpont Avenue, right in the city of Salt Lake City. So, we're right downtown. We're right by everything Gateway.
We're in the heart of Salt Lake City.
And we go until 5 a.m. too. So
5 a.m.?
Y'all don't have an excuse to not pop up. What's up, Fez? Dead out. That was Purple Studios. We had Kennedy as well.
So tell us about the show a little bit, man. This is your own show.
I'm excited. We was able to choose really the artists that we really fuck with, and we was able to create a nice culture of people to really cultivate this experience. And a lot of people put in work to get us here. We put in a lot of work to get us here. So tonight's just about having fun and celebrating that.
So how long you been planning this, putting this together?
So I ain't gonna lie. It was a month ago. I was
Oh shit.
I came back from tour. I had no money in my bank account.
That was the Storm tour?
Yeah, and my homie's oh, you should run your own show. Me, I'm oh, I don't have no money. So I'm yeah, let's do it. And we fucking here. So,
dude, that's so sick. I can't even believe that we're just here right now. This is crazy. How's it feel? What's going through your head right now?
It's surreal. It's always how it feels at these type of events. It's just life. You feel a lot of life. You just feel a lot of in the momentness, stuff you can't really grasp. You just have to be here and and enjoy it.
It's crazy seeing everyone come together to just put this show together for everybody.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, we had a whole group of people, so many people to thank for this, a big team, and it's all in house as well. So I don't know, we're a force to be reckoned with here in Utah. I say with our artists, with our team, the talent that we have, the people that we get out to, and yeah, we're just trying to elevate. So if you with it, if you in Salt Lake City and you with it, come check out Young Fly Family. Come check out me, Royalty.
So we're actually going to be interviewing as many artists as we can tonight. How many are performing tonight?
So we're going to be having 6 artists perform.
6 artists?
Yeah, we'll be having myself, Chocolate Wafer, Fez, Zenotic, Sxint, Mshay, and Key and Cal. Key and Cal are performing in the same set, so I put them under one.
Hell yeah,
but
dude.
All of them bring a unique energy. Of course, I'm excited to bring my shit and show people some new music that I've been working on. But yeah, I don't know, it's a blast. I'm just happy to be here.
Dude, I'm happy to be here too. I'm happy to support you, man. Seeing you just grow and just gain new skills and everything over the last couple of years has been crazy.
Honestly, it's just nice to know that a lot of times when you're working and it be you may not have the highest confidence in what you're doing, that you are given these moments to kind of appreciate it. You're yeah, this stuff is really going somewhere.
So if how could you tell people who are struggling with that kind of confidence? What would you tell them to
I tell them, don't give a fuck about anybody, what they think. Don't even give a fuck about what you think if it's going to negatively affect you. I only give a fuck about good shit. I say.
Dude, that's how you got to look at it.
It's
it don't matter. You just don't give a shit,
And it's not in a way to be super ignorant. It's in a way of saying nothing. You should never let anything in that's really going to negatively affect you like that. I say you could even let in negative emotions if it's going to give you a positive outcome. I may be scared of some shit happening and it might push me to do the right thing so this shit doesn't happen. So
and you won't regret
it's
it.
Just different ways to handle it per situation, per basis.
And what time are you going on tonight?
I'm going on at 10:30.
10:30. All right. So you're gonna come back on the show afterwards.
Definitely. I'm gonna have to check out on y'all. We gonna have to start running this show and doing this thing.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, thank you for having me again, bro.
Of course, man.
We here at the Royalty Show. We got out at recess. This shit's crazy.
All right. We got our first guest.
Yeah, we in here.
So what's up, man? What was your name again?
My name is Lil Sos. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. So what brings you out here, man?
Man, tonight I'm just supporting the other local rappers in Utah and people who be designing and creating shirts and stuff. So yeah, it's a good night.
So you said you're an artist yourself?
Yeah, I'm an artist myself.
So where can they find you?
You can find me on SoundCloud, YouTube, and yeah, I'm not on Spotify yet, but yeah, we got it. We gonna get that coming.
Oh yeah, you know it. You know it.
You know the vibes. We gonna get it tight.
Yeah, that's sick. So you plan on performing in the future here?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I want to perform on like a major scale. So I want to try to go for the Complex, other major event centers.
Oh yeah. Were you a part of Storm Tour at all?
Nah. What's that?
Did you? Oh shit. So do you know who Libo Tracks is? No. So he's an artist he's on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
He had a Storm Tour going around the country performing. Royalty, Zen, and Wafer. They all were kind of going around with him, just going on tour. Yeah. So it was pretty sick. So
yeah.
I went to one of their Miami shows and one of their LA shows, which was pretty fun. So
I think I seen Royalty in here. Wasn't he here?
Yeah. He was just sitting down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
A minute ago.
Okay. Yeah. I seen him in here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what kind of music you like? Is you just like rap, hip hop?
I throw out a little bit of everything, a little bit of rap, a little bit of R&B, hip hop, drill. I dip and dabble in anything.
Sick. Yeah. I'm starting to dabble into music myself. I'm just production though.
Okay. So just
no vocals really yet.
Okay.
But eventually I want to move up there. I don't know what I want to make yet though. I'm just trying to learn about everything right now.
But what's your genre you like to touch into when you go into music? What do you like listening to? Like, what kind of beats do you like hearing?
I really like R&B, kind of more chill stuff as well. Hip hop. Just I love beats. I also love just solid beats and everything.
Okay.
So how long you been doing music for?
For a long time, since like 2015, 16.
Dang. All right.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I've been doing it about a month now.
A month?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got to start somewhere. You feel me?
Right. I'm just trying to get out there, trying to network and just learn as much as I can.
Of course. Okay.
Dude.
So let me ask you a question,
all right?
Because this interview is always about one person, but let's make something about you, okay?
All right, let's hear it.
So tell me what motivated you to go on this path, and what do you think really helped you start it up?
What motivated me was So I grew up on YouTube. Like I've always been doing stuff on YouTube and just recording myself doing stuff. And then it always just seemed like a life I'd want to live. And I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. Whether it's because I grew up doing parkour, so I was like doing parkour videos and stuff like that. So after probably 2 or 3 years ago, I decided, why don't I just start a podcast? Like, I was nervous as hell to start one because I was like, can I even talk? Am I even gonna be good at just conversating and just trying to keep the flow, which I still feel like I'm still trying to practice every single time, and I always can improve, right?
Yeah, of course.
But that's kind of what initially just motivated me. It's just a life that I've always kind of wanted, and I finally see like exactly what I want to do. So podcasting, and then I want to film some documentaries, all that. Kind of follow the music community, and just kind of jump around, just really meet who I can. That's really one thing that I love, the people I meet. When I'm going on the tour with everybody and coming here, dude, it's sick. That's what motivates me.
What do you think inspired you to start posting and gave you the courage to start posting and be like, okay, I know people are gonna like what I'm putting out there? For instincts like doing this, how do you know people are gonna enjoy it? Would you ever drop a video that you don't feel comfortable with? Or what pushes you to drop your videos for you to be like, okay, I'm just gonna do it?
I kind of just learned like everything has a learning curve,
Okay.
And even though I know probably the content I'm pushing out now sometimes may not be the best or might be lower quality, but it's all part of learning, right? And so I know if I drop it, even when I'm like, oh, I don't really like this video too much, or it's like if you get something out there, study it and you learn how to improve the next time, right?
Okay.
So just knowing that I'm going to improve with every single release, no matter what it is, whether it's good or bad, I know I'm going to be learning from it. And that's what motivates me to really push it out, whether it's good or not.
I like that. Hey, yo, I want you guys to take this for yourselves. What would be your word of the day? Because you want people to just drop, because, you know, you're always going to improve. But what would be the word of the day to help these people and keep them lifted up? You know?
Honestly, just like Royal T said before, just don't give a shit what people think. Don't care about judgment, you know. Don't care what people are when people are looking at you funny or whatever. Just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually you'll find it. You know, you'll find what you're trying to work for. And
But yeah, my name's Lil Sosjit, and thank you for having me today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, hey, just check him out in the link description.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at LULSOSJIT. You guys got me, man.
All right, hey, thanks, man. All right, so I'm here with Mshay.
Yes, sir.
He just finished his performance at the Royal T show. How was it, man? Tell us about it.
It was dope, man. It was a good experience. I fought with it, yeah.
What was going through your mind when you were kind of just up there?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous, but I killed it though.
Oh, hell yeah, you did.
Yes,
That was
sir.
sick. I got good footage. I got good photos.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, so how long have you been doing music for?
My whole life, but I wasn't serious until I moved to the U.S. So I started doing that shit, you know.
Yeah, where'd you move from?
I was born in Haiti, actually.
In where?
Haiti.
Haiti? Oh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
sick.
Yeah.
Nice. So you were doing music back in Haiti too, just kind of.
I wasn't taking it serious until I moved here.
Oh, okay.
So that's like 10 years ago.
That's sick. So tell us about yourself. Like, what brought you? What brings you here? Why do you want to make music? You know, why?
So I started making. What? Say that. Ask that again.
So like, what brought you to the United States, and what makes you want to do music? Like, what kind of inspires you, motivates you?
Man, it's complicated, but like let's keep it short though.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, there was like a big earthquake there. After that, I moved here, and like start like buying beats, connection stuff like on the internet. Start making it happen with people, with friends. Start going places to perform.
That's awesome. Hey, when did you move here?
Like I said, it's like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
That's crazy. Did you know English before you moved here, or?
I did not. I'm not gonna lie, I did not. Like I started reading like signs and things like that. Started writing music in English, like practice.
That must have helped a lot.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it sounds great.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, I got a question for you. If you have one message for the entire world, if the whole world was listening right now, what would you want to tell the world?
Shit, I would say like just do you, do what you love to do, and one day make it happen. Like stay focused and positive with it.
What would you tell people who, if they're feeling like they aren't feeling motivated or they're just kind of struggling to just go out and do what they want to do? What would you tell them to?
I mean, like I'll keep it simple. Just like stay you, try new things. You know, don't listen to what others say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like keep pushing your work. Like you never know who's watching. You know.
Exactly. You know, you never know who you might meet, or
yes, sir.
Just go for it, right?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So, where can they find you?
SoundCloud at Mshay, Mshay Music, and then YouTube, Mshay Music.
Are you on Insta?
Huh?
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, Mshay Kid Haiti.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I'll put all of his stuff in the description, and
Yes, sir.
you guys could definitely go check him out. Thanks so much for coming
I
on for a minute.
appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir.
All right, we got Chocolate Wafer here on the podcast today. How you doing, man?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just excited about this event. You know, it's Royalty's first event over here in Salt Lake City, and I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good.
Dude, so we're in your studio. How's that feel, just having your own studio?
You know, having my own place, it's definitely eye-opening. I can see the opportunities that I can help provide for local artists and just anybody in the local scene. And it really it gives me a drive to want to do a lot more to, you know, push the city and stuff.
So what inspires you to do music, to try and connect with everybody and on this, bring them together?
Honestly, when I was young, growing up, I was always into the music scene. I had my dad and everybody that was always into music and stuff. And then also, I just always loved music, and music was always around everywhere. Like I grew up in the church, so I always had that flow just from the church and stuff like that. So and now that I got a son, my son is like my motivation now. Like I want to leave a legacy for him, and that's my drive today. But my drive before was I just grew up with the music, fell in love with it, and just kept going.
So you said your dad did music. What kind of music did you do?
My dad was like an R&B artist. He did like R&B rap and R&B singing as well. Him and his twin brother, and their little brother, my uncle as well. They were called the Green Brothers. And they rocked shows in San Diego back in the 90s and 2000s, man. It was it's pretty crazy.
So was he pretty big back then?
Yeah, they're actually pretty well known, and they're popular out in San Diego. I'm pretty sure if anybody Googles the Green Kids, you will find who the Green Kids is. You'll find everybody involved in the Greens. It's yeah.
That's so sick. Yeah. So how long you been trying to put this show together?
You know what? I've been trying to do this show for quite some time. It just took a little while because, having a new venue, it's got to make sure everything's good, make sure everything's up and running. So it took us a while just to do a lot of testing and everything like that. So it didn't take us long to put together the event, but it took us a while to get to, the confirmation of actually, having the event.
So when you're kind of putting stuff like this together, or even just working on your career in general, do you ever get a lot of doubts in your mind and stuff? And when you do, how do you kind of deal with those doubts?
So there is a lot of moments where there's a lot of doubt, and that doubt comes from just not knowing. Literally, doubt comes from the lack of knowledge, and that's what a lot of people. That's why a lot of people start to doubt themselves, because it's the lack of knowledge. And I overcome those things by just learning. All right, I think something's gonna go wrong. Why do I think it's gonna go wrong? How can that become a thing that is wrong? All right, I'm learning how to prevent these things, and then that's how I overcome it. Is just by feeding myself the knowledge necessary to, say that's no longer a doubt anymore. I even today I've had a doubt, but then I got that out of my mind and just pushed for today.
Right. I feel like for me, that's like the hardest thing, is losing my confidence and just doubting myself, going forward. And I deal with that a lot. And
as us as creators, because you're a creator as well, as us as creators, we have those times or in moments where we're just doubting ourselves a lot, and it just comes from the lack of knowledge. And then once we find out what we're needing to learn, then that's when we just like, all right, we're ready. We're ready.
Exactly. As soon as you can just kind of break past that barrier, you're kind of just set,
Yep.
Or at least learn how to break past those barriers.
Facts.
So if you had one message, if the whole world was listening right now, what would you want to tell the world?
Well, for one thing, the whole world will be watching this soon, and the whole world will hear this. And my message to the world is chase your dreams. And if you're not dreaming, go back to sleep, find that dream again, and go chase that dream, because dreams come true. Dreams to reality. I'm living proof. Dreams to reality.
You feel like you're almost there? You just
I honestly
feel like you are there, maybe?
Honestly, I always try to tell people all the time when they say, "Oh, I can't wait to get to the top. This is that." In my eyes, there's no such thing as the top. It's just wherever you feel satisfied at, and that's your top right there.
It's like a scale that just keeps going up.
Yep.
Right.
And right now, I can tell you, I'm not satisfied, and I'm not done yet. We got a lot of things coming, a lot of big things coming. Things I can't really speak too much on, but I will say, Salt Lake's about to have a nice year coming 2023.
Have a nice year, a lot of big things coming.
A lot of big things.
Where can they find these things? Where can they follow you?
They can follow me all on Instagram at @the_chocolate wafer. Go ahead and follow the Young Fly family too. They'll be posting a lot about the events that come up, and just they'll keep you a lot more in the loop than my own personal stuff will. And also, I got an album coming out soon. Called Before the Lights. It's basically, that album's going to be basically about my life before the fame, before the lights, before the paparazzi and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
So, it'll be one for the books for sure.
And like in the future, that could lead to the creation of an album that can like kind of follow that, but it's like after you've like just blown up, you got all this money, you got everything you want really. And
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to definitely try to make it like a sequel. So, you got Before the Lights, and we'll have something going on after that to just keep the path going.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on out here.
Thank you,
Do you
man.
want to plug anything, your Instagram or anything else? Or
Just follow me on Instagram at official_chocolate wafer, and that's where you'll find all my music and everything like that. Links in the bios and all that, man. And one love, everybody. Keep your head up, and remember, chase your dreams. If you're not dreaming, go back to sleep.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
All right, so what's up, guys? How was the performance?
It was lit. It was lit.
It was dope. It was definitely
cool
dope.
as fuck.
I'm the stylist, so he got me rapping.
So tell me, what was going through your guys' head when you're on stage?
Shit, anytime I get on stage, bro, I just want to have fun. Like, strictly, like, I just want to just tear out to my music.
You ever get nervous? Do you ever get nervous up there, or are you feeling pretty good?
It's like a 10-second rush, and then it's gone as soon as the music.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
As soon as you get into it, you're just there. You're just in the moment.
Yeah.
So how long you guys been doing music for?
Shit, I've been making beats since I was 12, but, like, actually rapping and stuff, probably, like, 7 months with these guys.
I just got into music.
That's sick. Yeah, I missed your performance. I was interviewing Wafer at the time, but that's sick though. So what do you guys? What inspires you guys to just want to get your music out there and perform?
All of these guys inspire me.
My friends and a way to escape from reality, for real. That's the only time I feel like artists can actually be artists through their own way, their own perception of life.
Right. They can kind of just show themselves, put themselves out there. This is me. This is
without judgment or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's awesome. So if you guys had one message that you could share with the world, like, and the whole world's listening right now, what would you want to tell the world?
Stop listening to everybody else.
Stop listening to everybody else?
Don't listen to no one else, bro. Just like,
Yeah, do you?
fucking do what you gotta do, because like everybody like throw shade, throw judgment, or it's just because they don't understand. They're outside looking in, you know. There's different shit that's going on in your lives every day.
Nobody knows what you're dealing with. You don't know what other people are dealing with.
Exactly.
So just don't give a shit what they say, right?
Right. No, seriously, because like everybody makes their own judgment about me, this guy, everyone here, you know. Everybody has their own perspective of everyone that's sitting on this couch. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like, all of these people here are good fucking people, and we like doing what we're doing, and regardless of if people fuck with our music or not, like, it's not gonna stop us.
You're just gonna keep going anyways, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. So if when you kind of get doubts in your mind or feeling unmotivated, well, how do you kind of push past that barrier?
Live life.
Just live life?
Live life. Like, seriously. I made a track with this guy today, and we just performed it. Like, seriously.
Oh, shit.
And then this guy.
You guys wrote it today?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
He made a song for a fashion show in like 7 minutes.
Deadass.
7 minutes?
Yeah. So it's just like real life experience. Like, honestly, if I'm experiencing some type of block, it's because like my balance is out of whack. I'm working too much. I'm not actually living my life, having fun. So as soon as I start living, that inspiration comes back to me.
That's awesome. So you guys, did you perform up there with them?
Nah, I'm
Izzy, introduce yourself.
I'm Izzy Cordova. It's an up-and-coming artist of Kevon's. He's my manager right now, my producer.
Oh, sick. Are you going to be performing tonight?
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
but
Another
in the
time,
future,
though.
You'll see me for
Soon.
sure.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So.
We
I
gonna do
can play.
this. We gonna get up there.
What about you? Are you performing?
I already performed.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's like, what was your name?
I go by Yvngpercept, or just YP for short, just because some people usually call me like Yvngpercept or something like that.
Yvngpercept.
So I go by YP. A lot of people know me by YP.
Oh, that's sick. So, what was your name again?
My name is Cal.
Cowl?
Yeah, but I go by Cal. I'm a stylist, I'm fashion, but sometimes I make music here and there.
Cow sauce.
Yeah, Cal sauce.
I'm still stuck on that you guys made a song in 7 minutes. I just recently got into making music, just producing. Takes me like 10 minutes, 20 minutes just to make a single melody. That's crazy, 7 minutes.
Yeah, I had like an idea in my head, and I just told him.
And you just
I was
go,
like,
you just knock it out.
We need to make this song. And he said, all right, we forgot because we were supposed to make this fashion show song.
So when you guys are just bumping out music like that, how often do you make something you're like, oh no, that's shit, get rid of that, just start fresh?
By listening to the next thing we make.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like I said, once we live life, sometimes it's just like in the moment. Like if he will say like a couple bars off of a song, it's like me going off of that vibe. Same with him, like it's just me going off of that vibe, but I put it into my own reality, and once I do that, the song just kind of balances out in a weird, crazy
That's
way.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to look at it. I haven't heard that answer yet.
It's I think it's deeper than just like you trying to write a song.
Right.
Because anyone can just look up lyrics or look up words and put together a song.
You use a random lyrics generator.
Exactly.
Just throw it to a beat.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Like when you sometimes when you use stuff like that, when you're trying to talk about like shit you're going through in your life or what's happening around you, it just limits you because you're working off of one word. That's stupid to just work off of one word like that.
So was any of you guys part of the Storm Tour earlier this year?
So I was supposed to go with these guys to Miami and everything, but funding got us fucked up.
I was able to go to 2, but funding.
Yeah.
always comes down to money, right?
Yeah.
But then as soon as you get up there, then money's not a problem, and you just go wherever you want.
Exactly.
So do you guys have any last messages you want to share with everybody before we
be confident, bruh. Stay fucking confident, especially in life and in music. That's my fucking message to people. If you don't have the confidence, you can't get anywhere you want to be. You gotta show people that regardless of the bullshit, you got it all the way.
Yeah, facts.
That's awesome.
Shoot, for me, I feel like, you can't do all of this by yourself. Like, as much as people want to make it seem like they do it by themselves, it's not by themselves.
Right.
Everyone has, like, a team that's just, like, in the background that's really not seen. And if you stick with people that actually elevate each other in the best way, then you're fine. Seriously, you can go anywhere you want to go if you just stay focused.
Yeah.
Stay close to the people that are dear to you.
Yeah, it seems like most success stories is like they just depends on who they knew, who they kind of met, networked with,
Right.
kind of because everyone kind of just works together and brings everybody out. That's what I love about this community so much is just how much everyone's kind of working together, just pulling each other up, and it's super positive, nothing but positivity.
Right.
So, hey, where can they find you guys on social media?
Ooh, go at me on Instagram. It's gonna be LILK3V3 That's look. Yeah.
Mine is Cal Euphoric, and that's CAL, and then _ Euphoric.
You can find me on my Instagram, Izzy.Cordova17, Izzy Cordova17.
My Instagram is Yvngpercept, YVNGPERCEPT.
All right, sweet. And I'll have all their links in the description, or if you're listening on Spotify, then that sucks. But anyways,
hey, add me on Snapchat too, cause Snapchat is where all this shit goes down. It's LD Sally. Don't ask me why I got that name.
Check out the link tree.
Oh yeah, go to the link tree. Everyone's on the link tree right now.
all right, sweet. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate this.
You having us as guests.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Seriously.
Hey,
thank you.
Yeah, fine.
We got Sxint here with us tonight.
Yo.
He just finished performing. How'd that go, man?
It's pretty good, yeah. The energy was all right. Could have been better, but that shit was fun.
What was kind of going through your head while you were up there?
I was just looking at the crowd, seeing like the energy, trying to match it, trying to
maybe bring him up.
Yeah, trying to bring them up, and then towards the end of my performance, I got them all down in the front, and we were turning up. Yeah.
So did you feel nervous at all, kind of being up there?
Before I got up there, just a little bit. Yeah.
How long you been performing for?
This is my 8th show.
8th show. Were you on a Storm Tour at all?
I wasn't on there, no.
Okay. Yeah. So how long you just been into music in general?
Since I was a little kid, this has always been my passion. Either that or fashion.
What inspires you to want to really put yourself out there and share your music with the world?
Changing the world, helping the kids, just just help like to not feel alone like how I did when I was back in high school and stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I fuck with that.
You always got to do it with purpose, yeah.
Right. So if I've kind of asked everyone else this because I like the different answers they've been giving me.
Mm-hmm.
But what when you're feeling kind of doubtful or a lack of confidence or just unmotivated to kind of, you know, get your stuff done, what do you do to combat that and just kind of push past that barrier?
You gotta think about the people that are out there suffering and the people that listen to your music and actually like make a change, you know. Cause you can make a change just by one song. Like there'll be like a lonely kid out there that listens to your song repetitively every single day without you even knowing it.
And it just hits them, you know.
And it hits them.
They just feel it, right?
They just feel it.
That's awesome.
That's what keeps me going.
That's so sick. So are you going to be performing more often here at the studio?
Yes, definitely.
That's sick.
I'll be back.
Hell yeah. So what's your Instagram? Where can they find you on, like Spotify or Instagram? What's up?
You can find me everywhere. My Instagram is Saints Revenge, but the A is an X.
All right, I got one more question for you. If the entire world was listening to you right now and you had one message for the world, what would it be?
Damn, that's a tough one. I'd want people to be self-aware about themselves, so we can all come together as one and make a change in the world, in a positive way. Yeah.
Sweet. Hey, I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you, man.
So go ahead, follow him on Instagram. I'll probably have his Instagram in the link, or I'll have the link to his Instagram in the description below. So thanks, bro.
Thank you, man. It's real, yeah.
Hey, so we're actually here with Zenotic, bro. How's
Zenotic, Zenotic, Zenotic. Zenotic, Zenitic.
My bad.
You see, I see.
Zenotic.
Yes.
So how was your performance, man?
Shit.
I love the energy up there. I loved your energy on the stage.
You always bring the energy, bro. That's why.
Dude, every performance.
Was it really that much? Was it? I wasn't even that for real.
I wasn't even there and I felt it. What do you mean?
Really?
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure people felt it.
I wasn't there. I could feel it too.
Really?
Yeah.
I was hoping so. I was like, yeah.
I was like, my boy.
Vibes need to project, and you definitely project them.
I tried.
You just got a very unique vibe on stage. You very unique energy. I like it.
Honestly, that's why I love each and every one of you, because like I met all of you in an individual state, but when I like got to know each and every one of you, y'all brought a different kind of vibe, and it just clicked with each and every part of me, because I'm just like, I'm a multiple person instead of one, I can't lie. But
No
like
cap.
your vibe, when I had that conversation, I never got over it. I was like, I can't wait to see Zenotic again. And then I saw him traveling, and I was just like, ah, dang, when am I gonna see him again? So that's why I was like so excited when I saw you. I was just like, ah.
I know there was a lot of people like asking for me, and like I just try to keep it low key, because you know sometimes you gotta like go through that stage of just development, personal development. But throughout the whole time, like I was still like being in contact with the people,
Right.
like, especially with my boy Eduardo over here. Eduardo,
Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all?
hey, tell me what you do, baby.
Well, I do tattoos. I do everything pretty much, art-wise. But you know, tattoos. are my
You're a
thing.
vendor here, right? Like
Yeah.
you got that
I was
setup over there.
tattooing over there.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
That's sick.
And you know, a lot of art itself. Life is
Oh,
art, you know.
oh, yeah.
You walk out in the balcony and watch the city. That's art right there. You're pouring the coffee, and you drink, smelling the coffee. All of that. That's art right there. You know. Provides as long as you got faith.
No
Like,
cap.
As long as you
Hey,
believe in yourself
confidence.
and you got faith, the universe will provide.
No cap. Hey, the universe. What even is the universe? Like the universe.
Last place, I can't lie.
Dude, it's weird. The universe is weird. I can get into that so deep, but it's crazy.
That's the type of person I am. I'm just very deep.
It's everything.
You know.
Oh, what's
Hey,
up,
what's
man?
goody? What's goody? We got Devin in the cut.
This is Devin in the cup.
He might be off camera a little bit, but you know, we can.
Hey man,
over it.
it's family up in here. It's family. It's raw. It's good energy up in this. And like, you know, what brings you here to bring like podcasting, you know, to his like service? Like, what brought you here?
So I actually really love what's going on with this community. It's kind of I kind of see it as like kind of an underground Salt Lake City hip hop community and stuff, right? And I really want to get a part of that, just document it and just get to know like what's going on there, you know. And because I love the energy, the positivity, and the way it connects with the rest of the country, like the Storm Tour that you guys been on. It's so sick. I love that so much.
Look, shout out to like all these artists like out here, you know. Especially look. Like I feel like all of us being here, like having this in common, you know, and being in this city, Salt Lake City, at least, you know, they say there's a cloud over it, but you know, in a matter of just all of us putting our minds together, like we could really make a difference. Not even in Salt Lake, but just in the whole world.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? There was a moment in time where I asked, I think it was, I can't remember if it was Key or Ty, but I asked one of y'all, like, what is this? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what do I say? And they're just like, we're just trying to bring a new vibe to Utah. We're just trying to bring something different. And every time I talk to y'all and hear y'all mixing it up in the kitchen, that's what I say. I love to hear y'all up in the kitchen just mixing it up. Every time I hear it, I'm just like, yo, y'all be gotten something different every time. Ty showed me some weird, crazy shit, and I was with it all the way. All the way. And that's what I love. Each of y'all are different, but y'all are similar because y'all have that raw motivation. That's what I'm here for.
Y'all bring something else. Y'all bring something unique to the table.
Definitely.
And at the end of the day, it's all love too, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's all it is. Like, you really love to do something, and society applies this certain lifestyle upon you, and you just be upon that battle on being the artist and battling through life on whatever life throws at you, you know?
I feel it.
You
Yeah.
look at them as barriers. You gotta look at them as obstacles.
It's almost like the obstacles will come, and you gotta kickflip over that bitch. You know?
Kickflip.
No, you gotta be a barrier and stop you.
But you gotta learn to kickflip first, right? And then you can get over that.
Exactly. And it's
necesito caerme.
Maybe you're gonna do a tray flip.
¿Para dónde vas?
Yeah, tray flip,
Dale.
heel flip, you know, whatever.
Hey, shout out to my cousin over there, showing our love, primo. Hey, that's my cousin, straight from Venezuela. He's got here, Renito. He chilling right now, baby. Yeah. Hey, no, speaking on that Venezuelan topic for real, like, you know, I just want to bring awareness to like world things that happen, especially like governmental stuff. Like in Venezuela, there's just been like a crazy civil war going on for years based on the government. The economy's been messed.
That's crazy because I don't even know about any of that going on.
Something's
like,
been going on.
I feel like maybe it's just not shared as often, you know, like over here in the...
Well, the media also, you know.
Right.
The media doesn't cover nothing that it has to cover. It's all about keeping people in fear and wherever they're at, you know.
Because it's nothing but negativity nowadays.
It's nothing but negativity, and they don't really inform the people what they need to inform. Same with like schools and organizations and all of that, you know. Like I went to school for 15 years of my life, and I learned more
Look, I just feel like whatever you make it is what you make it. It's gonna be negative, but you could transmute it. Like what is real will prosper. What is real will prosper. You know, you might be like looking at something and like for somebody else is a completely different thing. It's a completely different type of truth. You know, somebody told me they're like the truth may be subjective. The truth could be one thing today and then another thing tomorrow.
Subjected to change. And the only thing that remains at the end of the day is change. We're never going to be the same.
And you just got to be ready for that change. If you're not ready, it's gonna.
I mean, you just got to kind of accept it. You know, it's going to happen either way. You accepting it or not. You know, things are going to change.
If you firsthand get comfortable with it, then any change that happens, it would be nothing. You'd be fazed by it.
Yeah, and if you're comfortable at the end of the day, you're not really going anywhere because you're just comfortable. You know, you're just like sitting there. And
So look. Hit me with the questions. What are the questions?
All right, I got you.
Let me see.
All right, so I wanted to ask. So when you're up there, do you get nervous? Like, do you feel nervous still?
Look, and to answer your question, I do get a little bit nervous on stage. I do definitely like. It happens prior, but once I hit the stage, it's like people be like, "It's a different me." Nah, I definitely feel like it's all of me.
and the sunglasses help, right?
Yeah, bro. I be closing. Nah, the sunglasses are just there for the look. Like I don't close my eyes or nothing under. Like I don't focus. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I definitely have them just because I want to focus. You know.
Right.
And like seeing so many people is definitely like, you know, it's cool to see so many people there. It's
really happening. Like this shit's really happening. You up there, you got people out here looking up to you. Like I want to be like you.
No cap. And like when I talk to them, and then like, you know, they say it back. You know, and I talk to the people. And I'm like, when I say this or that, and they repeat it, and like I know, like with the power of the microphone, I could guide people to like a better future, and like or whatever the case could be. You know, I just want to definitely just make an impact. Whatever the case could be, I can make you laugh. I can make you smile, you know? We could dance. Real. You know, it's that zest of
right.
For real.
So, do you guys both, or you do the tattoos, do you do music?
Yeah, let me properly introduce let me properly introduce my guest here. We got, talk to him.
I'm Money. I'm just an overall artist, and I love to help out. I'm very just very I just help everybody. So that's why I'm here. I see my boys going somewhere, and I want to help them go somewhere. So
I like that.
Hey, that's money in the cut. Make some love for money if you're watching this. You know, we're making $1 million.
What's up, y'all? I'm Edu. I do tattoos. I do my thing, you know. Skateboarding, tattoos, art, life, oxygen. That's what it's about.
Oxygen's pretty great.
So basically, we're all human beings. We're human beings.
Right. But let me correct myself.
Get off of me, man.
I'm a multi-dimensional being. I'm a multi-dimensional being having a human experience, you know. This is just my vehicle on Earth currently. And then eventually I evolve into some of the shit, whatever it is that comes after death.
Hey, look, to everybody watching, we're not saying this just to be like weird or anything. Like, we're not here really to preach to you guys. You know, this is just a podcast out here in this performance. And I really just want to get to know you guys as much as you want to get to know me. But honestly, we got to know that everything is spiritual. You know, you already know that the branding Zen, Exotic, Zenotic comes with the balance of life, you know. So that's what we're just trying to do. And with balance comes love and creation, too. And so that's what we're here for, too.
Facts, beautiful.
Yeah, I know you guys are the same, man.
Word up.
Word up.
So I got to ask you guys, when
be-
you guys are doing your thing, right? Tattoos, music, what inspires you guys to keep going, and how do you come back from if you're ever feeling doubts about yourself or a lack of confidence? And
you know, growth isn't linear, and inspiration and wanting to do it. They're almost like the same thing, you know. Like I look back in the history and I see all those guys on the wall, all those motherfuckers that made it in history, you know, and I'm like, I want to make it in history too, you know. How can I cause such impact in my industry and my craft and art that I can be on the wall with the great motherfuckers, you know? Like I can name motherfuckers.
Explicit. Look, I got my little cousin watching this. Just to hey, Mariana. Hey, look, you grown now. Life is it's big. It's not live.
No,
this whole time.
It's not live. It's like it's just recording.
Yeah.
Oh, is this recording?
No, yeah, we don't got us live yet. We don't got live yet.
Oh no. I meant like you could watch it as a YouTube video. Like
it's gonna be on YouTube and Spotify.
And why don't give me some space?
I thought you were saying I thought you were saying live like live streaming. Nah, we ain't streaming live.
You guys are crazy.
Sí, estoy en medio de entrevista. Bendición. Hey, all love to my family. ¿Qué? Con gente que me van a dejar. Nos vemos. Hey, you know, shout out to the family. You know, especially them coming through to the parties, to the performances. You know, those are the real supporters you want out there. You know, I never really had like them pulling up to the performances, you know, and like this one time they pulled up, you know, I had to go all out.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So I want to ask you guys, if you guys could share one message to the world, if the whole world was listening right now, what do you want to tell them?
My message to the world. I feel like my message is to try your best, authentically be yourself, and strive to, you know, just be you. I feel like there's too many things out there, and a lot of people, you know, struggle with being themselves. And I just want to bring something, you know, a message of world peace, you know. Right. Best way to get through ourselves is through love. You know, if we have love for ourselves, we got love for others. You got to love yourself before you love somebody else. And so I you know what I mean? Definitely try to bring patience.
Especially in like today's kind of social media environment and climate, it's like I feel like a lot of people lose them who they really are to that kind of stuff. Maybe comparing themselves to others, and they kind of lose themselves, you know.
It's artificial.
So right, and
yeah, it's like whatever you put your mind to is what it will be. If I put my mind to something, you know, negative, it's gonna be negative. If I think it's going to be positive, it'll be positive. You know? We have the power in our hands. From what I've learned, you know, going through life, being here in Salt Lake City and just like grinding, you know, going around tours, seeing multiple cities, I learned a lot that like people will become their environment and people will learn based off education. You know, if you have a certain way of growing up, like childhood trauma, you will be a certain way, you know, based on how you're raised.
It's inevitable.
You Yeah.
It's just how it is. Like,
and that's okay too, because everybody's got their own journey. Everybody will learn their own lesson, which is cool too, because that's the beautiful part about life.
always to succeed, you must sacrifice, you know. But you're gonna if you plant a lot, you know, a lot of seeds, you get a lot of fruits at the end, you know. So it's just all about harvesting whatever you're putting upon the universe.
Literally, just to like clarify a little bit more of what he said, life is literally like a plant. You plant that seed, and you give it the love and the nourishment
every day,
and you give it that little piece of love, just like you give yourself that little piece of love, and you will grow just like that plant grows every day. And once that plant is thriving, you're thriving.
Hey, look, like,
little does anybody know.
Look, like saying going off of like what Money said, like, you know, that's what I really try to present as well, like a form of balance. And, you know, like having, like, you know, the all feminine, the all masculine being here, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's that creation. And then you see that shit in, like, multiple things, like the yin yang, you know, like the sun and the moon. It's like when you find your balance and you know how to move, you could do anything because you got both elements in your hand. You know, in terms of religion, you know, I respect anybody with the religion whatsoever. You know, a lot of them do say that the biggest thing is like the Most High. There's a creator. There's just different ways of practicing in it. You feel me? And so like the message here is like there's the universe, and then there's the Most High. The Most High created the universe, you know, and we're living in a series of events. You know, where every day is an event, every day is an experience. We're doing something. It's just what are you gonna do with that moment? What do you think you're gonna do with that moment?
I'm gonna eat this chocolate.
Well, I actually wanted to say I liked your metaphor about the seed, about watering the seed and stuff. What would you say is the different aspects that go into kind of keeping that seed watered and healthy and strong until eventually it sprouts?
Well, just like a plant, I can relate to a plant real easily, because like if I don't give myself the love and nourishment, then I'm not gonna be as happy as I usually am, and I'm always on high energy. And just like a plant, if you don't give that plant that love, then it'll start dying on you. And you don't want it to die on you. And there's lots of different ways that it can die on you. You know, you could overwater it, underwater it. You know, you can give it too much sunlight, too little sunlight. You know,
it's all about balance.
And just like loving yourself, you can give yourself good compliments one day and then hate yourself the next day just because of one little thing. You could love your job one day and hate your job the next day just because of one person or one little aspect that's just not in place.
Outside influences.
Everything impacts in so many different ways, but going through it and feeling it rather than pushing it aside is what really matters. Just like a plant, you can't push that aside.
Right.
You have to look at it, understand where it's coming from, and then give it the love and nourishment that it needs, just like a human being.
Real shit.
Facts.
Word up.
Hey, thank you.
Peace of love. My wife always said not too much, because I got like a lot of energy, and that just taught me that like whatever you put your energy into grows, and so I found different ways to handle. A lot of men go through relationship issues, you know what I mean, jelly beans. All right, pause. Bring it back. I think the answer really is just like knowing yourself.
Yeah.
Knowing yourself. It's a matter of like, yeah, we got our balance, That's unlocks. Those are just tools to have within yourself to make it in life. But the true guide is the creator. There's the all creator, there's the planet, Mother Earth.
And that makes us gods.
I feel like we're not gods. I feel like people let that shit get to their head too much. It's like we're gods. No, we're the sun. We're creators. We're just still human beings out here. Here at the end of the day, like if I was really the God, I'd change the whole world right now with the flick of my finger. But what makes me something in the aspect and the image of God is the ability to create something as well. And I feel like whatever you make your God is whatever your God is. And that makes you a God in a way too. But just don't let it get to your head, people, because...
Don't let it get to your ego,
Your ego,
Because, you are a God, in the sense that you can create the life you want and, just really put that message out there. Same way you were inspired and you were, something, I was deeply depressed, and, certain things in my life got me out of that, and now I want to be able to pass that same thing upon, and especially to kids, because I was a kid when I was going through everything that I was going through, and people that made an impact in my life, I just want to cause the same impact to other people,
right.
and really get them out of that dark place that they are. in that moment, you know, because everything's temporary in life.
Yeah, you know, just coming in, just like I feel as if like I'm not a god, but I'm just a tool of God. I was just born here to like really just grow.
We're just instruments.
I'm just trying to play an instrument. I'm just trying to come in and play piano. But look, man, like, hit me with something.
Hey, we gotta get wrapping this up here soon.
All right, for sure.
But
look, you know, I appreciate you. I
yeah,
respect you, you know, just coming in.
Dude,
and like,
you guys want to plug anything?
What do you mean?
Like Insta, your music, anything like that?
So, you know, I go by the name of Zenotic, Zenotic, Future Zen, you know, shout out to the movement, shout out to what we're doing here. Find me on all platforms, you know, SoundCloud is blowing up, YouTube is blowing up, people have been messing, you know, people have been looking for something, you know, I want to provide something like as a fresh of air, fresh of breath of air, and you'll find me anywhere, so tap in, peace and love.
Yeah, you'll see all of his shit in the links in the description. And what you got?
Shout out to God.
Well, Eduardo, you know, I go by Edu. You know, you can find me on Instagram at Edu Tattoo. It's 2 T's in the tattoo, the first T. You know, so Edu TTATTOO. You know, you can find me on there. I'm also on Facebook, you know, but mainly Instagram.
Facebook.
So,
you still on Facebook? No, I'm just kidding. I still got Facebook. Find me on Facebook too.
You know, the Facebook business page, you already know.
Yeah. Facebook. Yeah.
And you know, I appreciate everybody that comes to get a tattoo. You know, everybody that like gets me going and rolling through life. You know, like it's an honor to mark people's tempos. You know, and help them express themselves through changing the way they look to the rest of their lives. You know, it's a very magical experience to me. You know, and like. It's all about putting an intention on the tattoo so you can really cause an impact in that person's life. They will remember that session forever, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Peace and blessings.
Hey, I appreciate you guys coming on. This was sick. You guys killed the show. This was sick.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here with my boy. You already know.
All right, so we got our 2 final guests. We actually missed one of the artists. I can't remember what his name was. He was in the red shirt.
Oh, Fez,
yeah, I missed him. Couldn't
FEZZ.
But hey, we'll shout him out anyways. You guys know his Insta?
Yeah, shout out Fez. His Insta is go follow him on Instagram at Fezzley. Fezzley. That's FEZZLY.
Get the dot in there.
Don't forget the dot. Period.
So this ends the main event of tonight. How do you guys feel?
I mean, I feel like it's always a great feeling, especially this time we put on for our own city, and these are our own people, and this was just really for us. So I don't know. There's no better feeling.
What's kind of going through your guys' minds?
Honestly, a lot's going through our minds right now. For one, I can say excitement for one. If you could agree with me on that one,
Yeah,
definitely
course.
excitement.
The excitement's unreal.
And you know, just the accomplishment. We feel accomplished because this was something that we've been wanting to get done, and we've got it done. We're getting it done still. Night's not done.
Yeah, night's not done. We're halfway through.
Dude, going through what till 5 a.m. tonight?
5 a.m.
That's
we got
crazy.
Another event that we're gonna put on. So
That's awesome, dude. So it's been crazy. Like, it's just been back-to-back interviews. Like, I barely even got to sit in there and watch the show just because it's been an interview. And then as soon as we finished, then the next artist was done, and then they're coming on. I'm like, oh shit, all right. I don't even get a break.
It's a wild thing when you have to run the show. I wish we could enjoy it.
Yeah,
it's like some Kanye shit.
All right, so can I ask you guys this? Now that it's kind of coming to an end, at least just this main event, big stuff in the future?
Oh, this shit's only getting bigger. It's only getting bigger.
And the crazy thing is, it's really just the beginning, and we're nowhere near the end.
If y'all thought this was big, there's a lot.
You think Rolling Loud's big? Watch what we do. Give us some time. Watch what we do.
Mark the words. Mark this shit.
Mark our words. Mark our words.
Yo, Reese, how you feeling? You've been podcasting. This stuff is like I've been loving seeing the progress with that, seeing your creative journey.
Dude, honestly,
that should be inspiring me as well.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah, it's been crazy. You know, I've recently had this surge of like motivation and everything just to get shit done. You know, and keep going. And I really want to follow this community on its journey as everyone kind of just grows. You know, helps each other grow and everything. That's what I love seeing the community. That's what I think is the best part about it.
I mean, people like you are a big part of our community. Like us as artists and creators, a lot of different creators, even photographers, need people like you, because sometimes we want to, like, you know, share our excitement, but sometimes we don't want to just do it on our phones. We want to be able to, like, you know, have people like you.
Right.
You offer us like a different mechanism for us to get out. It's like we have our own specialties. Okay, we could put our heart and soul into this music, but still, this offers a different perspective. This offers a different kind of light that they see us in, and it's amazing for us creatives to do this.
Dude, it's awesome to see. I love being a part of it. I'm so glad I could follow you guys on this, especially on Storm Tour when you guys were doing that. That was sick.
We're still not done doing it, you know.
Storm is coming.
It's still going.
Salt Lake City.
When's
Storm
the next?
is coming to Salt Lake City, man. November.
Any dates
5th.
yet? November 5th.
He'll be here at the Yvngpercept Studios.
Yep, right here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. Set up another podcast if you guys.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. You are always
That
invited
one
to
will
come
go
through.
crazy.
Dude, crazy. Get Lebo on there.
We'll have a whole bunch of artists coming from out of state. We'll have Lebo from Tri-Cities. We'll have freaking 8 Vibes coming through. We got the whole OTG coming from Seattle. Freaking, we got Noise coming from Seattle as well. We even got, I don't want to binge his name, so I'm not gonna say it, but he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about.
Dude, that's the craziest part, is just seeing not just the community here, but the way it connects with the rest of the country. It feels kind of like this underground type of hip hop community and of artists and stuff. It's really cool. So what you guys, for what you can say, what do you guys kind of got planned for the future? If there is anything you can kind of give us a peek or a hint at.
Can't
say
give too much info, but
you'll need to really tune in on the Instagram, really tune in on the Snapchat, listen to what we saying. Like, we're giving it out all the time, but in a special way. If you catch on to this shit, you'll be rewarded.
Facts.
So I got a couple questions for you guys. What is it you want to bring to the world, like with your music and your creativity?
I feel like that's a tough question, but it's like there's a type of energy, there's a type of thing where you're able to either relate or inspire. It's like a lot of people, they're watching you, not because, it may not even be because they're happy for you, but you show them that things are possible. And I feel like through art and through our own experiences, we show other people that shit is possible, not only for ourselves, but the people we give it to.
So do you feel like it's more for you're trying to provide more for the people than yourself?
I feel like all art is a gift in a sense, and I'm trying to have mine be the best.
I like that. What about you? What do you feel like you want to kind of bring to the world?
My goal, what I'm trying to bring to the world is just a difference, change. A lot of people have been trying to bring change to the world through music, and I want to be that. I want to be that next Michael Jackson or something like that.
Right.
I want to be that big icon that, like, touched every soul and still can touch every soul. And because that's what music does. Music never dies. People pass away all the time, but music never dies.
Right. Your music is going to be affecting generations from now.
Exactly.
And still influencing people.
Mm-hmm. And that's definitely the goal. And every song that we make, every time we're in the studio and we're thinking about making a song and dropping it, we don't just make it for the people around us or for particular people. We make it for more than just that. We make it for outside of Salt Lake, outside of Utah, outside of the U.S. And shit, fucking outside of this world. If we could communicate with those up there,
like,
I know y'all watching.
It's just waves. It's just waves. Catch on to some good vibrations.
So I've asked everyone this question that's come on so far. I love the different diversity in the answers and everything, but if the whole world was listening to you guys right now and you had one message you wanted to share with them, what would it be?
I say fuck everybody and do what you want.
Chase your dreams, and if you're not dreaming, go back to sleep and fucking go chase that shit.
Yeah.
I like that. Yo, this performance was awesome. This whole event was amazing. I see huge things for you guys in the future. Like, absolutely. Definitely going to go places.
And thanks for coming, man. We definitely appreciate you having us and putting us on your podcast.
Y'all want to plug anything?
I'm gonna just say y'all should watch out very soon. Very soon, there's some shit coming.
All right, and I'll have their Instagrams and whatever other links they want shared just in the description. I appreciate you guys. Hey, yo, this was sick, bro.
Of course. Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
All right, and thank you guys for watching this video, or if you were listening on Spotify, iTunes, Google, wherever you're listening, if you guys want to see more, just drop a like, subscribe, follow, whatever
I know
it
y'all
is.
want to see more.
Big things are coming, not only for the community, but just our lives in general. Be ready for it. All right, see you guys.
That's it.
That's cool. I like that. I like those questions.
Dude, that was crazy.
Like it makes you
Reese,
think. I like.
you're good, man. You're good.
I'm trying to get better.
Bro, because like first time I did a podcast with him, like not even on the questions that he prepared, we were just going off on stuff. I was like, oh, this is how a podcast is supposed to be.